Are we still live? Are we back live again? Am I back, Tyron? I had an OBS issue again. It would be fun to figure that out, yes. Anyway, we're back live. I'm gonna have to retitle that part of the stream and make this part 14 now. Anyway, I'm gonna go and head over to Nar Shaddaa first. Hey, more fun times with Master Hypocrite. And her minions of dumbness.
Has there been any word of her?
None yet. I do not understand why she displays such disobedience.
You know why. She bears the face of her mother.
Why Atris would have sent her on such a mission is something I do not understand. In terms of combat, she is the last among us. In terms of stealth, she is willful and not prone to disguise herself. Her stance, it has too much passion about it.
Perhaps that is why Atris sent her. Perhaps it is an exile of her own.
All hail the minions of dumbness! Welcome to V! She's right in front of you, disciple. She's right there. She's right there. She's right there.
Is there? Must be hearing things. But for a moment.
She's right there. Now she's not. Kreia must be extremely good at playing hide and seek. Ah! Oh yeah, that comes after she's been trained. Oh, I know. I know. In fact, while I'm here, we've got a little something to check, haven't we? I want to talk to you about establishing trade routes. I've already settled the problems on Dantooine. If you want to travel there to trade, you may. I'll do my best to let you know. Can I see what you have? More upgrade crystals. Don't need another silver crystal, but I'll take the upgrade. Hey!
Something you need.
Okay, this is weird to see. That is weird to see. Because I hate odd numbers in terms of stats. Get final rank of precise shot for you.
Something you need.
Michael Jackson's come back! Oh my life! He's alive and in his natural form! I guess Billie Jean was not your lover. Yep, Michael Jackson's come back. Tyron. He's back among us. Please clip that for me. That would be so handy.
Another Mandalorian. You're welcome to join us. Our clan has traveled here in search of work, and if we find a working arrangement, then I'm sure you could be included in.
I'm not here for any mercenary work. I'm here to return your clan to Duxon, where I am restoring our people to their former glory.
Mandalore? But after Revan defeated Mandalore, no new one was chosen.
I intend to rectify that error.
I have no doubt that you believe that you are Mandalore. But look at the situation we are in now. Anyone could buy a helmet from a swoop track and make such a claim. And the last time Mandalore traveled in the company of non-Mandalorians, we were pledged to Exar Kun.
I'll look at that later, Tyron. Thanks. I'm no Exar Kun, nor am I Revan, nor Balak, nor would it kill Droma even. I am a Jedi. And Mandalore has entrusted me with the task of helping him reunite the clans. A war is coming. One that we may not perceive, but one that Revan himself fears may consume the galaxy. We will need the Mandalorians if we are to survive this threat.
A Jedi? Perhaps you are deserving of the title of Mandalore. I heard rumors from Isis about Mandalorian sightings on Duxon, so perhaps there is truth to what you say. Very well, Mandalore. My clan will follow you and make for Duxon, so that another clan might be added to the strength of your army. Excuse us. We must gather the rest of our clan and deliver them the news.
One clan down, one to go. More career shenanigans.
Jedi.
Jedi!
Betrayer. All thoughts of me will slide from your vision, from your mind, like water. You know who I am, but you will be unable to voice it, to remember it. What does a Jedi see? Only what I allow them to see.
That's a part of mind erasure I'm happy to keep in. She's not fully erasing his mind here. She's only erasing memory of her until the right time, which is very clever. Going this way because this is the faster way to the mercenary camp without having to go through crap tons of calf hounds or Kenrath, whichever version of the game we're playing. Yep.
Look who's walked into our camp, boys. Mandalore himself has come to visit us.
I am the new Mandalore. I have reclaimed Mandalore's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Duxon. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory.
And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I've always wanted to be called that. I know all about your exploits, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will not stand idly while a usurper claims to be my leader.
It is unfortunate that you feel that way. Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind. Stay out of this. This is my fight.
Okay, Candrace. Save. Done, Tyron. Anyway. Probably also
today. Gather your clan and return to Duxon. You have seen the last of your mercenary days.
Yes, Mandalore.
It's fine, Tyron. It probably also helps that I built Candrace to be a beast, so... I basically built Candrace to be a melee tank, a ranged tank, so that probably helps. Anyway, now that the gathering of the clans is done, do I talk to Candrace here, or do I talk to him back on the ship? Okay.
I want to have a word with you.
Sure, what is it?
I wanted to make sure that we have some things clear. Right now, we both seek the same goals, whatever our reasons may be. The Sith must be stopped. If they destroy the Jedi, the Republic will fall and my people will be eradicated or enslaved. To survive, I'll help you. But as Mandalore, I have another duty. The unification of the clans.
How do you plan on doing that, by the way?
After our defeat at Malachor, the survivors spread across the Outer Rim, many taking up work as mercenaries, or worse. But they cannot have fallen so far that they will not recognize a new Mandalore has been chosen. One who will restore our people to glory. I'll fight beside you, but I'm warning you, don't get in my way. I'm not asking for help. I'm just asking you to let me do this. Cross me, and I might have to reevaluate our arrangement.
I'll consider what you said.
After the Sith are dealt with, you can turn your attention to us. Or maybe we can forge an alliance of our own. Our next battle need not be fought against your Republic. Consider what I've said. Now, is there something else you needed?
Have I screwed up? Damn it, I probably should have talked to him. Let's back out.
I have questions for you.
Sure, go ahead.
You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars. Why?
They were the only Jedi who realised that the Republic would fall without the support of the Jedi.
Huh. We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun, and by that time, he was completely a Sith. We thought we would triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we easily exploited in the past. What did you think of us?
Strong warriors and very worthy adversaries. I may not have thought so before now, but after spending some more time with you and your people on Duxon, I could see Mandalorians are truly honourable warriors.
And that is how we thought of you. Not of the Jedi in particular, but the men and women who joined Revan and Malak to fight against us. You turned a demoralized, defeated mess into a coordinated army. You brought tactics, backbone, and above all else, victory to them. Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clans. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic. With a wealth of the core worlds providing arms and warships to fuel our growth. Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this. Is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory?
I wouldn't say it is, but at the same time, dealing with what ifs is kind of not the point here. The war is in the past. I respect everything the true Mandalorians have done, but speculating on what could have been is a needless exercise. The reality is this is the galaxy we live in now. We must deal with the cards we are dealt.
Just think about it. Now, is there something else you needed?
And again?
You helped me gather the clans together, so I feel I owe it to you to tell you the whole truth about my mission and Revan.
Do you know where Revan went? In fact, Tyrion, which one should I choose? Which one gets him to take his helmet off? One or two? Or is it either fine? Okay, I'll just ask what the XL would actually ask, in my opinion. Where did he go?
After defeating Malak, Revan made the decision that he would travel to the unknown regions. He was searching for something. I wanted to go with him. I respected him. Knew he could use me where he was going. But Revan refused, saying that he must travel alone.
Guess that explains why you're here.
Before he departed, he left me with a simple mission. He told me where I could find the Mandalore's helmet, and that I must take it and reassemble the clans. When I asked him why, he told me nothing. Only that I should wait for him to return and be ready for it.
we may need the clans to fight the Sith. That is true.
I thought that Revan was a singular Jedi, but now there's you. With all our martial training, battles, and ethics, even our greatest warriors are no match for you. But I also have faith in my people. Should we need the clans to fight the Sith, we will. And afterward, Revan will still have his army. Yeah, what do you want?
Can you tell me about the Mandalorians?
The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered. They are wrong. You should have destroyed us when you had the chance. As long as one Mandalorian lives, we will survive. Our honor, fortune,
What have we done
and
wrong?
lives revolve around battle. From our earliest history, this has been our way, as it will be always.
Can you tell me about Mandalorian history?
Our history and our ways are something we shield from outsiders. Only on the battlefield can you truly learn of someone. There are, but those are luxuries. Luxuries that were paid for by the blood of our warriors, alive and dead. The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live in times of action, and I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again later. Now, was there something else you needed?
Did I do something wrong, Siren? Should I reload? You said oof, and I was assuming that I did something wrong in the dialogue. Should I? Okay, okay, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, what do you want?
Are you certain the clans will follow you?
We have suffered defeats before, but none like our defeat at Malachor. Our spirit may have faded, but it hasn't died. It will burn bright again, like a star in the heavens.
It doesn't seem like some of the Mandalorians have the same spirit as you anymore.
The end of the Mandalorian Wars was something new and unknown to us. Revan fought us like a true warrior and defeated us on our own terms. Revan embodied our philosophy and showed us our own weaknesses. Then he exploited them. It was a painful lesson. With Mandalore dead, our weapons taken, and our pride destroyed, many lost their way. But I will change that.
If that's what you want, I'd like to try and help you.
I would appreciate your help. Many in the Republic look at the Mandalores as wild and violent kinrath. Now, after many years, a new Mandalore has returned. We have a long tradition of honor in dealing with allies and those who provide us aid. It's a tradition that those we war against are quick to forget. I can tell you want to know more, but we can talk more later about this. Now, is there something else you needed?
How did you become Mandalore?
Being Mandalore is the greatest honor for our people. Mandalore's helmet is passed from one leader to the next. When Revan executed Mandalore before our eyes, he cast Mandalore's helmet away, denied it to us. He took Mandalore's helmet and left with it. If he hadn't done that, the new Mandalore would have been chosen that day. But without leadership and direction, the clans scattered, fell apart.
How did you find the helmet again?
During the Jedi Civil War, I met and traveled with Revan. I was there with him when he defeated Darth Malak, and traveled with him afterwards. Eventually, he told me where he had taken the helmet. He set me upon this path. We can talk about Revan and other things later if you like. You know enough for now. Now, is there something else you needed? Yeah, what do you want?
I'm guessing I have to go back to the ship to get him to take his helmet off, Tyron. Okay, so is that everything with him? Pretty much. Okay. Let's get to the real task at hand then. Let's go to Korriban. And I'll have to talk to you at some point before Thursday anyway, in case I don't get the lightsabers, the two double-bladed lightsabers I need. I might need to cheat them in because I kind of want to have everyone with a lightsaber by the end game. Yep, more safe game editing time. Just in case. Kandra, thought you were going to do something there, buddy.
At last, you understand, tiny Jedi.
You? Who are you? What are you doing on this
Enough. What did you see in the web of worlds that have died? What did you see when you saw it through the Force?
I see the death of the galaxy. Of life. At first, I thought it was just conquest. But it's more terrible than that. It's an echo, spreading outwards, killing everything. It's not possible.
You are a wasted pawn of the Republic, young one. You could have been so much more, even with your wide-eyed innocence, your naive love for others. Now you understand the magnitude of what is being done.
I know you. Not even the markings of the dark side can hide it. Why have you done this?
I? Do you think I seek the death of all living things? There is no victory in such things. I do not want to win our war like this, little Jedi. When I win, I wish it to be because I was right, my teachings true.
How long have you been here? Among us?
You know the truth. I have always been here, watching and listening to the echo you have found. You know its source and what must be done.
I will not let you hurt her.
Little Jedi, you cannot stop me. But you will forget this. Your mind is worse than the others, so open, so trusting. Your feelings for her are your weakness. Yet I will gift you with this. You will remember what you have discovered when the time is correct. Know that you have seen what formerly only I knew. Now we shall see if you have the strength to stop what comes. But you will forget this. Your mind is you know what the choice is. If you don't warn them, then the Republic will fall. All those countless lives, innocent lives.
Or the one.
The choice is yours, Jedi.
Oh, I've never heard that extra bit of dialogue before. Ooh. Shiver me timbers. Anyway. Time to go to the birthplace of the Sith. I'm sorry. I don't care what expanded lore says. I don't care what Disney says. I don't care about the EU and all the changes and retcons there. Korriban is the birth world of the Sith. Changed my mind.
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
An adequate job, pilot. Perhaps here there is some trace of those who pursue us. I sense that we may be truly alone on the surface.
There are signs of life on the surface. Beasts by the dozen. So don't worry, you won't be quite as lonesome as she makes out. You might want to keep your, lightsaber sharp. Or do whatever you do in these situations.
Although I think that the pilot's mechanical devices are probably accurate. If there are Sith here, their numbers are few and they are hidden.
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. This place merely tolerates sentience walking upon it. It is pleased to have been left alone. There is great power here for those with the ambition to use it. There is great power in this place for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy.
Do you have an idea what happened here?
It was said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith insurgents. But Revan disappeared. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other, vying for what little power remained. The Republic found evidence that several Sith lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to remote sections of the galaxy.
Are there any Sith still living here? Or do you think they're all gone?
As lifeless as it seems, the dark side is very strong here. The Sith lords would not ignore such a powerful place. There is much that can be learned, even here. You should go to the ruins of the old academy. If there are any traces here of Sith, that is where they would be.
Let us go then.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me.
Any reason why you won't come along?
I cannot. This place is strong with the dark side. It is difficult to center myself here. Korriban holds few secrets from me, but much that you should learn.
Very well, in that case, stay here and keep the engines primed in case we need to make a quick getaway.
I will remain here and meditate. Our link remains. I shall contact you and provide guidance when needed. The academy is on the other side of this valley. Be careful. Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the fallen Sith live still.
Again, I have a tradition of which companions I take to Korriban. It's kind of a thing for me. I always bring Atten and Visas.
The structures you see around you are the plundered tombs of the ancient Sith lords. Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries and powerful relics of the Force. However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak. And so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
My life is yours.
Let's get you two leveled up. There are certain force powers you will need here. going.
How may I serve?
Right. Time for our history lesson to begin.
This was the tomb of Tulak Hord, known as the greatest lightsaber duelist of the Sith Lords.
Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more about Horde.
His skill was considered remarkable even in his time, when many true lightsaber masters lived.
Are you saying modern Jedi are poorly skilled with the lightsaber compared to the ancient Sith Lords?
If you were to face an ancient Sith Lord in combat, you would learn that we are as children playing with toys compared to the prowess of the old masters.
What made him so good at lightsaber dueling?
That is unknown, but supposedly he created a holocron to teach his technique to other Sith. The holocron would have been laid to rest in his tomb. Unfortunately, Tulak Horde's tomb was among the first penetrated by the grave robbers of the new Sith Order. If the holocron has survived, I doubt anyone living would know its location.
And the next one?
Ahead lies the tomb of Naga Sadow, successor to Marka Ragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic in the Great Hyperspace War a millennia ago.
Tell me more, tell me more, tell me about Sadow.
More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin, the leader of the Sith Academy. When Revan left Korriban, the Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley.
I'm not going to bother looting the corpses out here. EXL's more sensible than that.
Before you is the tomb of the great Sith Lord, Marka Ragnos, a half-breed who possessed tremendous strength, both physically and in the Force.
Tell me more, tell me more, tell me about Ragnos.
Ragnos held power for over a century, using his cunning to turn his enemies against each other. His death left a great vacuum of power. We're standing close to the spot where Naga Sadow first confronted Ludo Kresh to vie for domination of the Sith. Their struggle nearly resulted in a civil war that would have torn the Sith apart before they ever threatened the Republic.
It sounds like these civil wars are extremely common among the Sith ranks.
Yes, it is the way of the Sith. They must continually test their strength against each other, even if it means destroying themselves.
Do you know exactly what happened between Naga Sadow and Ludo Kresh?
As fate would have it, a pair of hyperspace explorers from Sinagar landed on Korriban. Naga Sadow manipulated the Sith into believing they were a sign of impending Republic invasion. This fear resonated with many Sith who were discontent with the lack of expansion of the Sith Empire during the reign of Marka Ragnos. Thus, Naga Sadow became Ragnos' successor.
Interesting.
The broken corpses before you are all that remain of the Sith on Korriban. I doubt there is much to be gained from looting these bodies. It would be best to leave them be.
The gamer in me says I want to loot, but the role player in me say, yeah, let's just listen to prayer on this one. I'm going with option B.
This way leads to the tomb of Ajanta Paul, a fierce Sith Lord. According to legend, the blade proved more fearsome than the Master, leading to his demise.
Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more about Paul.
Ajanta's dark spectre lived on through the centuries until Revan entered the Sith Lord's tomb in search of the blade. Revan calmed the angry ghost of Ajanta Paul and showed him the path back to the light.
You sound like you disapprove of the events Revan chose.
One who has fallen so far and done so much evil does not deserve redemption. In a way, such a turning from one's nature is cowardly, a betrayal of the self.
I don't think the exile truly believes in either, so let's just move on.
Here, you can just barely see the Sith archaeologists' efforts to uncover relics of the ancients.
Tell me more about this, it's interesting.
The new Sith Order sought to progress quickly by finding objects of power. I can only imagine what was lost forever due to the carelessness of these excavators. Now the excavation has been almost completely undone by 5 years of wind and sand. So does Korriban protect its secrets.
And the HK droids even followed us here. How quaint.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Where the heck is my lightsaber?
Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
Well, that happened. Let's just continue.
Ah, what's that stench?
Listen. The wind from the cave tells of great power within, recently awakened.
Yes, a great, powerful stench.
There is great power and dark energy within this cave. I would advise you to finish your explorations within the Academy before venturing into the cave.
Ah, thanks, Tyron. Stupid game.
Time to even the odds. Let's settle this. More where that came from.
Time to even the odds.
This will fall. A weakness is
Time to take you down to size.
If I remember right, some of the two cards will actually give you loot, but not all of them, more than likely.
Looks like somebody left the doors of the academy wide open. I have a bad feeling about this.
This door was left open on purpose. Someone is expecting us.
You can expect more than these beasts within the academy. Be prepared.
I'll save once we're inside. Or I can let the autosave do it for me. Ah, Scion. My favourite stalker.
She is here. Find her.
That is something else that I want to discuss with you, Tyrant, later on. How should we handle the nature of the relationship between Scion and the Exile? It's an interesting one.
Time to take you down to size. More where that came from.
I know he's obsessed, Tyrant, but how far does that obsession go? And how much of that is the result? How much of that obsession is the result of his desires, and how much of that is a result of the Exile herself? Interesting things to think about.
Time to take you down to size. Where that came from?
I'm actually of the opinion of that. Yes, there is an obsession, but that obsession is not baseless. I actually have a theory that the Exile actually unconsciously made a force bond with even Scion on the Harbinger. And that connection is one of the things that Scion himself can't comprehend. It is one of the major reasons why he can't comprehend what's happening. He can't comprehend his feelings. I'll explain better later, Tyron, but it's a theory I've always had. Basically, the Exile is awakening a part of Scion he thought to be dead. And he cannot.
Time to take you down
can't
to
confuse
size.
To battle.
Grey Jedi Tyrant. Probably my favourite looking robe in the game. I know what you're about to say. But the Matsukai Death Road is so much better cosmetic stats-wise. While that may be true, I just have a personal like for this robe. And besides, the 2-point deficit I get from wearing this is more than made up for with the Exile Crystal.
A weakness is revealed.
There it is, the Grey Jedi robe.
Time to take you down to size.
There we are. Okay, where's the computer terminal? Should be right there. That I must have I kind of overcooked it a little bit.
I shall make this one see.
Here's the terminal. And before you say so, Tyrant, yes, I do remember every answer. Enter new recruit. Enter that. Access learning material. That's where we get the thorium charges to open Ufar's door. Let's take the written test. Which of the following Sith Lords does not possess a tomb on Korriban? Freed and Nad. How many Sith Lords were at the burial of Nagasado? 20. Which of the following is the least suitable pet for a Sith Master? Gizka. Which of the following is not a paradox? I always lie. The path to breaking change is this. Peace is alive, there is always passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. 5 out of 5. There you go. Training room.
A weakness is revealed.
Hello there.
To battle.
Soon you shall know pain.
Here are the thorium charges. Let's go back to Uthar's room.
A dark Jedi left her impression here. This door has been sealed intentionally.
Which dark Jedi? That's interesting. I've never heard Visa say that before. Who's she referring to? Let's use the thorium charges. Ah, Rex is online.
A weakness is revealed.
Here's the Sith holocron, which will only activate if you're on the dark side. We will see that next time I play through after Christmas, or after New Year, whenever I do that. Lightning gloves. Okay. Nothing useful. Make sure I've still got the Dominator gauntlets on, I do. Let's have a look at my stats. It would have been 30 if I kept the other robes on, but I don't want to be too overpowered. Anyway, let's just go to the next area. Hello there. Begin the training sequence.
Time to take you down.
No matter what you do here, you will always be too slow. What is my hit at the moment? 45. And here lies Master Vash.
Oh, yes. I felt this Jedi's death shortly after we arrived on Korriban.
So this is who we came here to find? Looks like this has been a big, dangerous waste of time.
Vash was one of the members of the council quickest to reject me. Please have a double blade. Do I not get a lightsaber from you? Huh. I thought I had a single double blade all game. Looks like I'm about to save edit 2 double bladed lightsabers in after this session, Tyron. I'm gonna save here. No reason. No reason at all. Absolutely no reason at all.
Poison spreading through my body.
Poison.
Poison spreading through my body.
Okay, game. Okay, you've had your fun.
Poison spreading through my body.
Did you come here for answers? There are none. The call of Korriban is strong, but it is the call of the dead. I have studied you, immersed myself in you. I know the paths you walked in exile. I know your teacher. I know the fires that raged upon the Duxan moon while the Republic died around you. You know war. You know battle. And I know of Malachor. You know what it means to be broken. The one who travels with you will destroy you, as she did me. I can end it before it begins.
I need to be right back real quick. See you later, Tyron. Have fun. When are you back? What do you know of Kreia?
I know her as an apprentice knows their master, and as a master knows an apprentice.
What do you want with her?
I want her to die and see all that she has built cast down, all that she holds dear in shards at her feet.
How do you know her?
I know her as an apprentice knows their master, and as a master knows an apprentice.
Do you know what she wants with me?
She clings to hope that perhaps she can train one as great as her first. She is a fool who escaped death once. She will not do so again.
I won't let you harm her.
But you do not know her as I do. You have not survived her teachings as I have, and you have not bested her in battle as I have. You are nothing. Yet still she walks with you, is willing to sacrifice herself for you. You are a wretched thing, a thing of weakness and fear. You are her apprentice in name only. I am the master. And that is why you will die.
In fact, I'm going to correct the statement I made before. So, when you say this in the future, Tyron, you know what I'm talking about. I still hold my theory that Scion and the Exile and Sound did get a bond created between them by the time they got to Malachor. However, it wasn't on Paragus that the bond was formed. It was here on Korriban.
My light is...
Just say the word. More where that came from. More where that came from. Time to even the odds.
Scion. He cannot be defeated. He is not a beast of flesh and blood. This is not a battle that can be won. Flee.
Now you tell me. Is there anything else I should know about this guy?
There will be another time, but it is not now. Not here, while Korriban runs through him.
Oh dear, we've had a crash. I think we're having a crash. Yep,